What up, everybody? Good morning. How you doing? First off, hold on. Let me go wide here. What do you think of this? I needed a new light summer layer. Let me stand up. Huh? I think it's quite sharp. Joe just got me this as a little summer gift. Now, it's because the only other light summer layer I had, and this has been the case for years, is my Loading Ready Run hoodie, which I don't always want to wear my work uniform. You know what I mean? I wore it all over Europe because it was the only light layer I had, and I was just like, I should get something different, you know? So here we go. We're rocking it. There's a photo of me inside of a glacier in Switzerland, and I'm wearing the Lure hoodie because it's the only thing I had. All right. Other thing that we haven't done in a very long time, like I literally haven't updated this since May, is we should start talking about our plan, right? Like what is our stream list? I've been gone for most of June and most of July, and actually a big chunk of May as well, due to filming and conventions and travel and stuff like that. And originally we were thinking about maybe doing like a Planet Crafter playthrough. I think this is a new game that just came out 2 days ago. So I think next week, once we get back to sort of a more regular, like 30-hour plus a week streaming schedule, I'm going to try and introducing the crust into our rotation here. And I hope you're excited about it. It seems like a profoundly us game. So the crust is a combination like city builder and factory automation game. Hold on. Like, look at these photos, right? Right? Okay, never mind. No photos. And I still got this watch list. I still got all these other things in mind. But yeah, Foundry? Right. Right. I mean, this is technically also early access. So many early access releases. I'm just going to go ahead and kill Steam. Maybe it'll figure its life out afterwards. But that's all. Just something that I'm thinking about. I don't know. Our week will probably look something like weekdays, the crust. Oh my goodness. I also have Cataclysmo coming soon. Out now? Now? Yeah. Who knows? Am I going back to the Valheim playthrough? So this is excellent. This is the third time I've been asked. My current plan was to not mention it and see what the demand was. No. I'm keeping count for a good reason, because I am legitimately curious as to how many people would be interested in having us go back and finish that, because I had a really good time. But I also have so many other games that I want to play right now. Science is occurring. Exactly. Be calm, be chill, and let the science wash over you. You think the jacket looks good? Thank you. Is anybody online? Oh my God, it's a Joe Kim. All right. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to our cozy little world. On our last episode, which was Monday, we went and we did a trial chamber. And we got the flow armor trim, which was kind of cool. The one thing that we did not get, we didn't get the hammer piece, which was too bad. So it's something we might want to look into trying to acquire in the future. For the start today, what I want to do is I actually want to go and mine out another one of those iron nodes, iron vein thingies. Because if I remember correctly, there was a hole around here that led to another one. Hey, what's up, Pink Floyd? Yes, thank you so much for the 55 months. You are the first sub of the day, and I appreciate you. So I believe... Oops, I don't even have rockets in my inventory. I believe... Was it this one or that one? This doesn't go anywhere. What's up, Black Dragon? All right, we want as much iron as we can carry. So let's start grabbing it. I don't think this was the iron vein. I think this is just some regular old iron. Yes. Where's the next one? Maybe there? Oh, those are diamonds. We ignore those. Oops, I go too far down. I sure did. Are you? Yes, this is it. So I go around the corner here, and then I go down somewhere, and then that leads us to a third iron vein. Hello. So one of the reasons why I want to mine out this vein, hello, is I think I want to start working on a rocket factory for ourselves. I want to get, I want to make that absolutely mega sugarcane farm again, because that thing was so cool. And then I want to make specifically just a gunpowder farm next to it. And then I want to experiment with auto crafters for the first time. And then I never want to have to think about a firework again for the rest of the season. Hello. Ooh, fancy boots. Dang. You know what's amazing? This low shield mod made me forget I even had a shield equipped. And I think that's perfect. That zombie used to be Nancy Sinatra. Oh, hey. What's up, Skelly Spawner? Hey, oh my god, what's up, Other Side? 2 copies of Other Side. Yo. Unbelievably hype. That's sick. Oh my god, I love that. Where are you all coming from? Is there a zombie spawner around here too somewhere? What's up, Transmuted Elf? Thank you so much for the 27 months. Did you know that Uranus has 27 moons, just making it the 3rd place of planet with the most moons in our solar system? Only 3 off from 30. Amazing. Thank you for the moon facts. I appreciate that. Oh my god, speaking of moon, and I love sharing science facts with this community. Have you all been reading all of the articles about, like, the actual factual hello diamonds? Can't walk anywhere without tripping over these things. 1. Oh, just 2? Okay. So one of the really cool things that science has been discussing lately is they have found a cave on the moon big enough that they're like, hey, if humanity ever wanted to go and make like moon colonies, that's where we'd build it. Oh, why do I have skulls floating around me? I have the Bad Omen on right now. Because that's what we were doing for trial chamber shenanigans. Okay, maybe the iron vein was down here. I think that's it. You forgot I was there? Man, Skelly. You thought I had soul speed on my shoes? Not yet, no. All right, let's just try and make ourselves a little bit safer here. Okay, good. So you should build within the moon instead of on the surface. So apparently the reason why you want to build inside of a cave rather than on the surface is that during the day, because of the lack of atmosphere, it can get like 150 degrees Celsius. And at night, it gets like minus 200 degrees or something like that. Like it's real hostile with wind, like awful wind and the radiation. Yeah. So one of the advantages of building underground is, I mean, kind of like, you know, in extreme climates on Earth, you get to mitigate a lot of the really, really, really nasty weather stuff by kind of just being out of the way of it. There's no wind on the moon? All right, well then maybe I'm missing something about why they want to build in the hole. The wind is on Mars. Okay. Well then why are they so hype about the hole? I guess I wrote that part of the article myself. All right, where is this iron vein? Are you it? Yes, there it is. It's the radiation and the solar wind. Oh, well, if it's solar wind, that's kind of like wind. All right. Anyways, hello, everybody. This is what we were looking for. I want all of this iron. Mostly because I don't know if Joe Kim... I mean, I know Joe made a an iron farm, but I don't know if it's like go ahead and grab stuff sort of iron farm. And I haven't asked him, and it's early, and he's not going to be awake for like a while. Actually, it's a work day. Maybe he's awake. Anyways, I'm just going to mine this out because it's also real chill, you know? Nothing like a little morning activity, you know? They call me 3 Iron Vein Jaeger. Everybody does. Ask around. Joe Kim is online, but if you see the gray next to his name, that means he's also AFK. So we have a way to be able to log in and see if somebody is on the server, but also how long they've been inactive for. Well, yeah, so there's actually a very real chance that he's literally AFK at the gravel farm, which is even funnier, but you know. Real question, are there earthquakes on the moon? I don't believe so anymore. So one of the reasons that cave even exists is it's an old massive lava tube. But like most of the seismic activity of the moon is gone now. So you get like this really cool old structure that they can build in, but you don't have to worry about like the downside of it. Again, very, very, very cool stuff. Smarter people in chat could probably speak more knowledgeably about the whole thing than me, but I'm just the hype man. I'm like, man, science is so cool, and then I get out of the way for the actual smart people to talk. Oh, this iron. You do get moonquakes, but due to less tectonics, they're not as violent as Earth, as far as I know. Neat. Moonquakes are mostly caused by meteor impacts and tidal forces. Oh. All right, let's grab all of this, and then let's actually mine out our side of the divide here. Before we worry too much about what's going on over there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, so I feel pretty confident that that side is about done. So let's head in this direction. Science hype man. You know what? There could be a worse job title. I've been called worse. All right, do a little pokey hole here. Feel pretty confident about things on this side. Let's go down and just grab everything. Oof. Oh, I had a bunch of just like random loot on me still. All right, let's make a box here with just random junk. And then we're going to make another box that's just the iron we get out of this, you know? Just out of curiosity. I'm going to keep... Wait, why did I keep the record discs on me? There we go. I'm going to keep the iron box on me, though. I'll keep both boxes on me. It makes it faster. Is this enough iron to do the next thing? Should I make an iron farm kappa? So I don't... Again, I want to use villagers as little as possible this season. And the one thing I'm thinking of breaking that for is a wheat farm. But, like, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe that's not realistic. All right, is there anything else up here? There's a zombie. Exciting. Let's just go ahead and torch a little bit further. Oh, speaking of torching a little bit further. Is there another spawner like right beside me? Give me a second here. Can I turn off particle effects? There we go. Hey, what's up, Looney? Thank you so much for the SH55. I bet you there's another spawner here or something. Wait. Oh, that's not a spawner. That's just a cave. Oh, is that another iron node, or is that the same iron node? And by node, I mean vein. Holy moly. What's up, Lady Mix? Happy Wednesday to you as well. If I drink milk, will it get rid of the curse? Yep. Uh-oh. I have... Oh! I know where I am. This isn't where I wanted to be, though. I've lost where I was. Uh-oh. Down? Go down. Oh, here we are. No. Okay, this is the same cave. Ow. Right? Is it? Wait. Where am I? How do I lose an entire node? What? I'm so turned around. Okay, don't go up. Where go? I didn't even think I had gone all that far. So this is obviously an old iron node that node. Well, I keep saying node, iron vein that I mined out. And now I'm trapped in a hole. And then it leads me to there. What's down this way? Ah, okay. I found it. There was just some weird angle I had to like rotato down. Okay, everything is fine. All right. Don't worry, chat. All right, I've only got 5 minutes left of Bad Omen. It'll go away soon. Everything is fine. You, every time I explore a cave? Well, I thought I had, like, perfectly retraced my footsteps. So that's what was confusing me. I was like, how am I possibly lost? I didn't, like... This cave isn't even big enough for me to get lost. How is this possible? All right, let's head up. All right, first step, I'm in Canada. Okay, okay, good, good, good. Where's Canada? More iron below? Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to get the hard to reach stuff first. Yeah, oh, I can see that. Canada is near Greenland. Okay, okay, good. What's Greenland? No. All right, so I believe this is all clear. Maybe this wasn't a very big node. Vein. Why do I keep saying node, chat? Maybe a bunch of it got deleted by the cave coming through. I think we might have to go torch up that murder cave. And hit this as well. I don't know. Maybe this goes further. This has been a pretty small iron thingy so far. And I was kind of hoping to get a little bit more iron rich than this. Yeah, I think we're already done, though. Wait. So you're saying there's a chance. Wait. Hold. Hold on. What's up, Snout? Is it boiling hot where we are? No. Yesterday got to like a high of 26. Actually, I had a lovely day yesterday. So I made a to-do list, which, you know, had a fair amount of stuff, considering I haven't really gotten too much done since getting over jet lag and stuff like that. We crushed the entire list, which involved like probably a good 90 minutes of just kind of walking around in the sun, hitting errands and stuff. I got a haircut. Nobody noticed. Thanks. Chat. God, you never notice these things. Are you even paying attention? Here I am trying to look cute as heck for you. Don't say it now. The moment's passed. Did you say anything? I wasn't paying attention. Dang. Okay, never mind. We found the iron vein. I'm happy. But yeah, so like it was 26 degrees. We got all of our errands done. And then finally at the end of the day, Joe and I had a cute little dinner date on a patio downtown. We shared a burrito. Our true love language. Nothing says I love you like half a burrito, eh? Nice shirt. Thank you, Dogma. This was a bonus treat. While I was getting my hair cut, Joe did some shop scouting, we'll call it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It just keeps going. So I got my hair did, and she's like, you should come to me at this store. And I was like, okay. And she's like, you should try this on. And I was like, okay. And then 5 minutes later, we walked out with it. Did we share the burrito lady and the tramp style? Are you just picturing both of us just eating a burrito like a tube? No bites, just noodle style? Dang. That's chaos there. All right, how are we doing here? It's the most romantic way you can imagine sharing a burrito. I don't know if I would describe that as romantic. Ooh, big stormy upstairs. Ooh. All right, this just keeps on going. Oh my God, it just keeps on going. You love iron veins so much. They're very satisfying. They really are. They're the gift that just keeps on giving. I'm going to say that and then not find another iron. Okay. Whew. They're the gift that just keeps on giving. They're the gift that just keeps on, keeps on giving. Keeps on. Ah. Good morning, Alma. Are we hunting for diamonds? No, we're hunting for what we're finding, which is all of this iron. And plus, we're also getting a bunch of tough and deep slate, so it's all coming up us. So I don't really have a lot of like technique here per se, but I was trying to do, it's so much harder to dig up after you dig down. So anytime the vein goes up in a direction, I'm following it, even if we're exposing stuff in the ground, I'm trying to follow it up so that once we reach sort of the highest point, we can backtrack and then dig down and grab everything. I think this is the path of least resistance, at least to me. When enchantments on my pickaxe, all of my gear is endgame now. So efficiency 5 and breaking 3, irrelevant enchantment and mending. Which is like pretty standard. It's like the BLT of enchantments, you know what I mean? Did I say irrelevant? No, no, no. And the relevant enchantment as well as mending. You know, either silk touch or fortune or whatever. The standard. The whole package. I think we did a pretty good job here, if I do say so myself. No netherite? Netherite is a lot of work to get. And I don't know how worth it is these days, if I'm perfectly honest. It does give a little bit of a durability boosty, and it is a little bit of a flex. But otherwise, I don't know if I care. Is there any way to farm netherite? No. I don't even know if like, I don't even know if like the really smart redstoners have figured out a way to make, you know, machines that handle all that stuff or whatever. All right, this is the iron box. That's not bad at all. can farm netherite by setting up a diamond economy on the server and buying it from other people, I guess. The introduction of the patterns has made netherite feel like less of a have to have and more of a nice to find. I don't even know. I think even before then, because they don't give you a leap up in efficiency, right? Because they're not actually the next tier in terms of, for example, letting you insta-mine a block you couldn't insta-mine before or something like that. The desirability to actually get them isn't huge, and the amount of times that you actually die to lava is pretty low. So yeah. All right, that is one fully cleared out. Wait. No. Okay, no. That is one fully cleared out thing. And now, to find my way home. Just follow the torches on the left. Are you on the left? Are you just in the middle? That's on the right. Uh-oh. On the left, and then probably up is my guess. Okay, now we want to go up. The biggest advantage to you with the difference in tool is just being able to spot it in your inventory because it's purple. Amazing. All right, those go right. I want to go left, left, good. Left, Now it's on the right, which means maybe there used to be a hole here. Uh-oh. Oh! Maybe there's a hole here. Any other friends on the server? Yep. There are quite a few friends on the server, which is delightful. I don't actually know what the final count is for everybody. All right, give me a second here. That's not a bad haul at all. So what did we end up with? We wound up with 11 and a bit stacks. Not bad. Boop. You think there are machines that blow up everything and move all the netherite to the side? So I didn't think that ancient debris was movable, Alma. Yeah, I don't know if in vanilla there is a good way to sort of to scooty everything to the side. All right, I just realized I have a bunch of actually shulkers I still need to organize. So this is right. This is from our adventure the other day. I'm going to keep this. This is the way to find our main whatchamadoodle. Got some chiseled tuff to put away. So many things to put away here. Wait, can I throw into this lava? Does this work? What if I change my angle slightly? Yeah. Oh, I should actually just get things started smelting right now. I want 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. All right, now we can keep going. Villager stuff. Take that and that. Sand. This, and this. Is that a sandstone at the bottom? Smooth sandstone. You know what? I don't actually care about you. You can go live inside of one of those until you despawn. What's up, Epiphany? Thank you so much for the 53. Hello, Serge and Joe. Huge thanks to the both of you, as the streams and YouTube VODs have been a main source of chill listening for my baby boy. The first month of his life. Oh my God, congratulations. He's now trying to turn his head and find Serge's voice whenever he hears it. Oh, my heart. Oh, my goodness. I love that so much. Congratulations, friend. You know what? Let's put that away for a second here. All right. One and done. Boop. Two and done. Boop. Three. Oh. Ugh. Hey, look, more iron. All right. Let's grab. Oh. Oh, you know what we could be doing? You know what we could be doing. Heck yeah. It's been a while. Really feels like the start of a season now, eh? He, him. This song is so good. So many things to put away. Almost. All right, let's just put this in the corner. Didn't realize the directional audio on Minecraft works on Twitch headphones. Oh, interesting. Oh no. I don't want to say that this timing was perfectly calculated to pull out the blocks as we're smelting, but you know what? It sure did work, eh? All right, what are we at? 53 blocks of iron now. A little bit more respectable. All right, and now I've just got this tuff and gravel to put away. It's just another empty shulker box. Hello, let's go. And these can go into the overflow storage. And look at that. Everything is nice and organized now. Where's the deep slate go? Deep slate goes there. All right, so very important question. Do you want to build up the base a little bit now, friends? Or do you think we should start jumping into redstone stuff? I could spend a bit of time making the walls higher and like trying to finish a little bit of the fort yard here, or we could just get into redstone o'clock. I'm curious if you have a preference. Ooh, I'm toasty. What you want? Zed wants to see some building. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this. Actually, I'm gonna grab a little bit of this everything right now. Double farm and auto crafter sounds good to me. We have a very classic tie vote. Do a little bit of resource harvesting here. Oh, 2 votes for redstone. I mean, imagine if we didn't have to do that by hand again. Oh. All right, looks like redstone's running away with it, y'all. You want to see the auto crafters in action? They're pretty cool. All right, we're going to grab all this bamboo because it's going to help us with all the chests that we're going to need for storage stuff. And all of that iron that we just grabbed, I think all of that is going to get turned into mine carts, which is very funny. I need to fix that block, though. Take one of you. Let's put all this stuff down here. Don't need this carpet. Goodbye. There we are. And then bamboo. All right. 1 sec. I don't know how many people this bothered as much as it bothered me, but there we go. Ugh. All right. Well, if we are a building, then I need to bring up a tutorial, don't I? Did I bookmark it? No, I really should have, though. I'm looking for a hopper minecart sugarcane farm. Looking specifically for the one by Il Mango. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is going to need slime and honey blocks. Oh, I can't make it right now. Wait, this is also for bamboo. Nope. I don't want it for bamboo. Where did you go? I'm gonna have to make honey? Shoot. So that is the sort of farm that we are not quite ready for, which is devastating. So if that's the case, how do I fix this, chat? What do I do about this? All right, first things first, I need to fix this ceiling. This is bothering me. I think we have to make a honey farm first. So was it Joe who said he was working on a slime farm currently? Does anybody know if he finished that or not? Oh, geez, I'm so strong. Put that there. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, Kits, did you save me? I really, I really need to get YouTube Premium. Oh my God, I should go to Iceland. What do you think? Should we go to Iceland, chat? Yeah, this is the one. So it definitely needs, yeah, it definitely needs a honey and slime. So now I need to make, okay, so this is definitely a farm I wanted to make. This is like the only reason I thought about getting, do I have silk touch on my axe? I don't. This is like the only reason I thought of getting villagers was specifically for this. Okay, so I need a silk touch axe. Oh, you get auto deleted there, Ink Slayer? Apologies, friend. All right, I need silk touch. You tucked all the villagers nearby and spawned safely together? Well, we're pretty far from spawn. You and Joe should go to Iceland together? Oh my God. Iceland? What are the chances? Do you know that Joe and I have actually been to Iceland together as well? It was a lovely trip. All right, was there a silk touch here? Devastating. So I need to be able to pick up the bees. Is if you're wondering why I want a silk touch axe. Efficiency 4. All right, let's just go grab all of the books from the wonderful Joe Kim. Head to the Ender. Make this all work. All right, so we want to head north, which I believe is this way. So I suppose the next question is, where's our farming district going to be? I mean, this bee villager thing, I think we probably want in our base. I don't have any issue with that. And if I remember correctly, I think I only want one villager for this. One farmer. Ooh. Cave on the flyover is pretty cool. Heck yeah. You mean that sort of like that crevasse ravine looking thing? Ooh, into aquifers? Oh my god. This game is so pretty. We're still heading south, we are. To the Ender. Oh, look at that. Somebody twinned our danger bridge. Just before they start to scream. You're a Hovermere quote, Snurge. Tell me more. You have my attention. It's very funny to me that I'm like, yeah, let's do Farm A. And now we are, oh boy, are we ever shaving yaks right now. Am I going to have to go to a swamp in the middle of the night and like manually kill slimes? Maybe. Be kind of incredible, actually. It's more likely than you think. Perfect. Let me ask you a question. wait. All right, you there, go away forever. You're now my main axe. Surge must be feeling pretty good since Surge let him on the spotlight on Monday. You enjoy a little bit of chaos that I brought to the punch chunk? Oh. It was a good time. It was definitely unexpected. Joe thought it was hilarious. What, please, a no stakes punch a chunk at the very top of a week-long marathon? You gotta have a little fun with it. Let's get some more levels here. I'm not leaving with 2 levels. Let's get up to 30-ish. No stakes. Fried chicken was on the line. Fried chicken was not on the line. I was just hungry. All right. Just wait for all of this and let's get on out. Any second now, orbs. Something chicken fried steaks. You did such a good job. Thank you, Ave. I mean, I think the other thing important to note there is, like, if I just put my head down and mined the entire time, A, it'd be boring. But B, too, like, I don't think that's a great environment for 3 people who haven't really done it before. You know what I mean? Just be like, all right, I'm going to try super hard here. Goodbye. Like, nah. Let's mess around a little. Let's have some fun. All right, this is going to be our new toolbox. And I'm going to pull all of the tools out of here, which are starting to get many. Pardon me 1 second. Perfect. There we are. All right, I need to dye this a color now. Let's make you white. White. There we are. I think your willingness to be ridiculous helped Alex feel relaxed enough to also be evil, which was hilarious. Oh my god, like sort of the escalating Cold War of just like random stuff. Did I not take that out of my chest? I sure didn't. All right, cool. There you are. Alrighty, it is nighttime. Cold War, you lit him on fire. Look, a bunch of things happened, and I don't remember half of them. Oh, I should get us more steak. And in order to get more steak, first you must get more cow. Hello, Moo-Moos. Please. Who amongst you have not been fed yet? Everybody good? Everybody good? All right. All right, so one of the tricky things we're doing now is it's technically easier to find bees at night rather than during the day. Oh my goodness. I'm so... it's fine. I'm going to grab some shears too while I'm at it. Hey, chat, do bees hate you if you shear without a campfire? I think they do. I think I need a campfire too. So for a campfire, I need coal, I need torches, I need logs, question mark? Oh, I need sticks, not torches. That makes more sense. There we go. Am I going to bring the hives back? Yep. But I figure while I'm out and about, I can also grab some honeycomb because I'm probably only going to get a handful of beehives. I'm probably going to make bee boxes. I thought the birch forest was normally like easy mode when it came to finding bees. And yet, none bees so far. I found a cow. Does that count? A Bee. All right, where's your home? You there. Round friend. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Hold on. Let me lure you home. Where'd you go? Hello. All right, follow me back this way, please. Got to pick up the fire so they don't accidentally cook themselves. Another bee. Hello. Where did you go? Okay, they're there. So I need it to be like nighttime now. Is that correct? And then they'll go into the hive. And as long as I get these two, we've got ourselves a starting pair. Oh, yes. Come on. If you also go home, you're good. Wait, is there 3 in there? Yo, okay. So technically, I'm done. Technically, I'm done. All right. What about a bit more bee napping? I mean, we could. What's up, Joe? Oh. Joe's seen me fly around and being like, what? Whose base is that? I'm like, that's us, sweetie. Fine, I'll get a couple more. I'll get a couple more, because, like, why not, right? Because you're right. The more bees we have, the easier it will be to breed even more bees. It will be easier. Very good. I don't know if I have all the 2 tall flowers. Now, at least I have 3 of the 4. All right, keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. All right, hello, bee. There we go. We have a bee and we have a nest. Come to me. Ooh. 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 Are you another bee? Are you from another bee from another nest? I saw another bee over here. Hello. No, no. Hey, you there. You there. Bum bum. Bum bum is short for bumblebee. Right. No flower ended near a pond. Very dangerous. Yeah. Bees have a little bit better self-preservation instinct behind... I'm going to put them in like 4th place. I think the dumbest mobs are bats followed by bun-buns. But then bees will just fly out away from home forever and then drown to death, which is very sad. There's a new kind of honey box that's recently been designed. No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold that thought. You, come on back, come on back. There we go. Brand new kind of beekeeping box, which lets you get the honey out of the hive without opening it, which reduces the stress on the bees. Interesting. That is great news. All right, please enter before your roommate leaves. I don't ask for much. Focus! Let's go. All right. Was there another hive over here? Or was that just a stray bee? It might have just been a stray bee. Hello, chicken. What? Joe, did you see one? I don't see anything. Referring to them as roommates got me. Thank you. I was watching a video the other day. Oh, bee! Never mind. Ignore everything I just said. You there. Hello. Please. Yo, they got that honey too. No, 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 no. You go back there. Okay, very good. Did one of them fly off? Or did they go back into their home? No, 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 come back here. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Hello. Stop trying to leave, please. All right, it's almost nighttime. All right, telling me to get more beehives was a great idea, chat. Thank you, because that is going to speed me up tremendously. When it comes to Operation Beemageddon, I think what I want is... Oh, good. What I think I'm going to want is 9 hives. I mean, maybe 9 is excessive. Nope, 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 nope. 9 is probably excessive, right? I'm at Joe's. Amazing. South. No such thing as too many bees. Well, you say that. Maybe I can get away with like... No, I want 9. Because I also want this to be a honey farm. So there's no reason to go light on the bees. All right. So the first thing I need to do is I need to make a beekeeping room. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a very pretty song. No! Okay, the next thing we need to do, and this is going to be to keep all of you happy, because some of you are going to be like, how dare you put bees in a dark room? Jaeger, you bully. Jaeger, you menace. I'm going to give it a grass floor. I will not tolerate any accusations of bully or menace. Welcome to my underground bee bunker. The underground bunker, for short. All right, the next thing I need is... Wait. This is fine. Sleep. We need sleep. It's fine. You can Menache. There are 3 bees, so they can all block. Next question. If you break a hive with silk touch and other bees can see it, are they mad? I honestly can't remember any bee mechanics. Actually don't remember. It's fine. All right, we got gravel and we've got granite. I guess we'll learn this together. I think I'm in the clear. I don't think they get mad if I do that. Oh, I need 2 doors. I also need a bunch of trapdoors. What am I doing? Jaeger. Jaeger. All right, so here's the plan. We have a 2-door system, right? We have this here. It's full of bones. We've got this here and this here to keep them happy. Then what we're going to do is this. Right? And then what we need to do is we need to release the bees. I was really hoping that would be a little bit more climax than release the bees. Okay. Awkward. Maybe I can make this a little bit tighter. That way the bees don't. Okay. Aha! The first of many. All right, you there. Come over here. Yes! Our first BB. Yes, it's so tiny. Hello. Hello. Please, come over this way. So, according to me, there should be at least 7 adult bees. Okay. 3. According to the wiki, if you use silk touch, bees will remain neutral, even the ones not from that hive. Amazing. Thank you, Avi. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay, 4. Good. No. 5. Please come back. 6. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I should be able to... let's give it a second. Let's give it a second, just in case. I only know that there's 7, but one of those bees was a surprise bonus already, right? So how do we know that doesn't happen again? Give it a couple more seconds just to see if one more bee leaves either of those hives. Hello, Joe. Good morning, my love. Very good. All right, pardon me. 1. There we go. All right, now. Yes, good. So, all right, now what I should do. There. Now they're living their best bee life. Wait, where did the third beehive go? Did you pick it up, Joe? Oh, it's in my hand. All right. So we need a little bit more honeycomb. And once we get enough honeycomb from these doing their bee stuff, what we can do is we can make 3 more bee boxes. And then once all of these are full, maybe I should keep this as a... I don't think I need any more bees after this. I was going to say, should I keep this as some kind of bee breeder? But I don't think I need to. So we had 7 bees. I think we got 3 babies out of it. We're at 10. We need a total of 18. Wait. There'll be 27 bees total? Where did I get the number 18 from? Timeout. That doesn't make sense. Are you sure? I don't think I just make up a random number like that. He says confidently. Nine times 3. I mean, that is the math, certainly. Fascinating. But if that's the math, why am I wrong? It is before 11. Joe was like, you sound like you need another coffee. I wouldn't say no, my love. You know, wouldn't say no. Actually, pardon me for 1 second. Let's hang out in the B room. I'm going to take a quick pee break. Hey, the POV. What's up, friend? Thank you for the 65. The auto caption said math cannot be done before London. Love it. All right, BRB. Get it? B. Just Joe and I hanging out in a room full of bees. Was Joe wearing iron armor? She is. She hasn't quite grabbed everything yet. What's up, James the Dabbler? Can't believe Serge trying to sneak a stream by me. I mean, let's be clear. I'm fairly certain in the Discord. Do people not read my Discord posts? I work very hard to keep everybody updated. Joe asked if I threw a fish at her. No, that's impossible, Joe. Who could have possibly given you that? Ow! There's a Discord. You post in Discord. I love this fish. Thank you for the fish, Joe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Anyways, we're trying to get bees. Once we get bees, we can make the bee farm. Do we want the bee farm to be inside here? I think so. So, maybe I build it outside. I mean, the keep is going to go there. I could cover this hole. That'd be really funny. Most people probably skip that line to the, I guess we're officially back in business on the 22nd. Do I need to write a TLDR section? Man. I don't know why I'm doing this. It was too short, so I skipped ahead. Man. Do I fill the hole? Is an interesting question. I also think this sand is kind of ugly. I don't actually really need it, so maybe I'll just do this. You like the hole? We're gonna fall in it, like, more than once. The hole is a pretty clear, like, sign of which server we're on, though. Which is very funny. I don't mean filling the hole from, like, bottom to top. I just mostly mean, like, covering it, you know? Because it is sort of primo building location, right? Oh, am I going to terraform more? I sure am. I sure am. All right, give me a second here. Please hold. Every day we just knock off a little bit more of this hill, you know? Oops. How are we looking here? Yeah. Okay, we're getting better. Good. Ignore that. I want to get rid of this as well. Yes. Good. What are you? Where did this hole come from? What? Did I bury myself in a hole at some weird point? Oh. Probably. Yeah, probably is right. right? And then what we get to do now is we get to do this. See? Just make this landscape a little bit more chill. Good stuff. Do I want to replant that crop right now? Not even a little. All right, good talk. All right, so if I were theoretically to cover this chunk. Wait, I just knocked this all down, didn't I? I might fix that a little. You normally keep your hunger bar maxed out. I normally do too. I just was focused on something else. No, glass cover is going to look ugly. It is a way to preserve it and not fall into it, but at the same time, it doesn't really let me build on top of it. So I just wonder if I care, how much I care, you know? How much do I care about the legacy of a whole? You do like seeing it? But then where do we put this bee farm? Dirt cover means easy mob farm. There's no spawnable blocks under it. I just like the disrespect of punching a chunk and then covering it. On this server, to be like, man, I don't even care. Yeah, James. I punched a chunk before you did, and then I covered it. That hill still needs a little bit of cleaning up. It's a nice shape there. You know what? Let's do it. Is that ground level with that? I think it is. Could be a nice part for like a hedge maze or something. I don't think it's big and flat enough to be a hedge maze. I think those are significantly larger than we think they are until you start building them. Yeah, what we've done in here is we've actually created an amazing spleef arena. Yes, go ahead, Inkslayer. Look, we originally wanted to call this a canal, but the canal judges ruled against it. Oh, who's going to be the first person to fall? You think it's me? No. I have an elytra. All righty. I think I'm missing a water source here. I am. It does make me a little bit sad. All right, hold on. Hold on. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but, you know, give me a second. There. This would be the perfect place for a little TNT trap for Hoomst. Who are we trapping? Did I just destroy one of the... No. Okay, good. Perfect place to TNT trap myself. I'd never see it coming. So at some point, I probably want to rip this all out and turn it into grass. Why procrastinate? Just do it. Just do it now, Jaeger. All right. Good talk. Good talk. How many days does it take for a baby bee to become an adult bee? It's only been one day-night cycle, right? So there's probably no rush to getting back to it. Is it the same as all other animals? Probably. I did not intend to, like, sit down and start terraforming. And yet, here we are. Just can't stop. They only take 20 minutes or one in-game day? Oh, amazing. Okay. So what I should be able to do then... Thank you for the scope creep, Ghost Valve. What I should be able to do is get the next round of babies going. Just follow the dopamine. I mean, fair. All right, are there any mobs on the surface of our island? Signs point to no. Sick. I could also speed it up. Well, the issue with speeding it up is there's also the growth timer, or the breed timer rather. So like you don't get that much value in speeding it up if it's faster than you can rebreed. But I will check in on them again today. I'm going to eat this one cooked cod. I can smell the coffee that Joe's making, and it is filling, speaking of dopamine, it's filling my heart with joy. Good morning, bees. My shears. What if it was not actually coffee versus a coffee-scented prank? A, hilarious joke. No notes. B, I can tell the difference. Please. Please. As if I couldn't tell the difference. One of the things that I have noticed is that most things that are coffee-scented or coffee-flavored have very little to actually do with, like, really good flavored coffee. I don't know, call it arrogance, if you will. But I don't think a lot of actual, like, coffee-scented things smell anything like coffee. All right. In an act of extreme hubris, I don't know. Anybody want to agree, disagree with me there? I don't believe. Oops. Let me use the actual shovel here. There we go. There we go. All right. So at some point, all of these bee boxes will be filled with bees. I guess the tricky thing here is without pulling them all out, I don't know how we're ever going to figure that out. Without, like, very deliberately being like, okay, here's 3 and then setting it aside. I don't know how to do this. Do I have strong opinions on chicory? Not really, because, like, I'm just going to drink coffee. For those of you who don't know, chicory is a spice. Very commonly known for tasting a lot like coffee. And especially in the old days, was used in pre-ground coffee. Because it was cheaper than coffee. So one of the big things about pre-ground coffee is it's not even required to be 100% coffee. I can't believe it's not beans. I'm actually curious how much coffee flavored stuff is actually coffee as an ingredient, or if they just use chicory instead. Chicory is also a great indie game about being a creator and creative burnout. Interesting. Oh yeah, when you get pre-ground coffee, you can get all kinds of stuff. Sawdust. Sawdust being one of the big ones. All right, man, I can't even do the farm I wanted to do because we don't have a slime farm. Is Joe Kim awake? Joe? Pardon me for a second. I'm going to Discord Joe. I mean, a slime farm is just a hole. I mean, it'd be very funny if what I wanted to make was a sugarcane farm and what I ended up making was a bee farm. Pardon me. A bee farm as well as a slime farm. Can I get honey blocks instead of slime blocks? I need both spies. Yeah, can you imagine if my chunk was a slime chunk? You know what? I'm going to check. Aren't slime farms like a ton of work though? They're not hard. They're just a hole. You just dig a hole. It's really all it is. All right, so we're at negative 800 on the X. And about 0. Oh my goodness, hold on. All right, negative 800 and 0, right? So negative 800 and 0. Negative 820, negative 6. I swear, if it's the chunk beside the one that we chunked, three chunks away would have been a slime chunk. What's up, Carlos? Thank you for that prime. Oh my God, 2 away? I thought about it. I actually thought about it for half a second. This is a really interesting shape. So what's interesting about this shape is we could get rid of all of these and then leave the middle one. But I think that involves a lot of water. So what are the slime spawning rules? Minecraft... It's like anything below 32, below 40. No. No, I refuse. The gears are turning. They really are. I don't think anybody wants to watch me dig another hole. Or maybe I should. After all, why shouldn't I? No, the swamp slime farm's a lot of other work too. I don't want to make that farm because I don't want to have to get 8 million mushrooms. It's a lot. It's not. It's yeah. I wouldn't watch you dig one hole, but I'd watch you dig 2 holes. Thanks. That means a lot. Wait, actually, I could just start getting my honey blocks now. Is it 1 honey bottle per? Could we get enough for just roaming the swamp at night? No. I mean, we could, but that would just be miserable. Because I probably need like 30 blocks. You missed the first hole? I mean... Why not? After all, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I dig another hole? Do I only get 1 honey bottle per full honey thingy? I sure do. There's a new oozing potion that can be get from slime. What does it do? Do we have looting on our sword? That we're not going to manually do it. Did you watch the Vault Hunter series, Scuba? Do you remember the nights in a world where we could actually change it to nighttime of trying to like manually get slime from a swamp? It's miserable. No. Oh, right. All our iron. I had to step away or we dig in a hole. I mean, if you keep... Maybe. We don't have to bring it all the way down to 0. We could bring it, or pardon me, all the way into the deep slate. We could just take it to 0. I think that's not unreasonable. Oh no. I could do these 3. I see that Microsoft has made an Xbox controller shaped like Deadpool's butt because of the movie. Man, they sure are really monetizing that butt. All right, hold on. Is this too close to Erica's base? Oh, it's way too close to Erica's base, isn't it? Also, it's on a mountain. Is this too close to Erica's base? Hold on, where's Erica's base? Erica is here. Does anybody know what her plan is? I don't have to dig the hole if I don't want to. I'll need the building materials. I mean, I also, you know what's funny? I probably need slime for TNT duper, the Shakara. Ironically. An oozing potion causes mobs to spawn slimes when they're killed. Oh, interesting. If you get slime blocks first, that's fascinating. Erica. It's, I think I'm fine if I'm over here. I can't imagine she's going through the mountain. Like if it's over at the negative 800. Hold on, let me grab some netherrack to mark stuff out. I am punching chunks around negative 600 and negative 325. That's 200 blocks away. Let's go a little bit further. Let's go a little bit further just to be safe. Because like I could go to here. That's definitely far enough away. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's like there's no reason to crowd Erica, right? So what I need is a bunch of this for wood. Yeah, apparently we're digging a great big hole again, chat. Who knew? Who knew? Jojo, in the meantime, could you keep breeding our bees? You know what? Let's actually just grab some fresh netherrack. Oh my god, another fish. We need 27 bees in total. You wanted to see a turf war? I mean, there's still time. There's still time, Gunner. Oh, who is that? Oh my god, I'm starting to see portals everywhere. I guess we're not labeling our portals, are we? Who are you? Oh, this is Trick. Cute. Sniffer. Baby. Wow, Trick is actually way closer than I thought he was. And then I saw another portal down here. Who are you? This is Joe. Interesting. That's the nether portal. Oh, geez. I don't have a bow on me. Oh, my God. Oh, my... Nope. Leave me alone, please. You've made 3 babies. Thank you, sweetie. I haven't been keeping track, so... What am I mining for? Netherrack. Literally just netherrack. I can't help but notice that our friend... whatever. Our friend, the Wandering Trader, is gone. How many stacks of netherrack could Surge get? Could or did? Two very different numbers. All right. I need this. Let me put this stuff away. Hostile mobs. Boop, boop. And then we are heading to -1,000, -500. Which I'm hoping is not at the top of a mountain or in the middle of the ocean. Oh, no. Okay. Good. Well, fine. Okay. So, the actual corner here that I care about is -1,008, 448. 1,008. Oh my God, I was expecting to come around a corner for a second. You know what? If it's already in a hole, kind of a dream come true. All right, do I have actual chunk information here? The chunk is... Oh, there we go. Chunk. -64, -29. There we go. That's the chunk information. All right, so now what I want to do, and you're wondering why I grabbed all that netherrack, is I want to do this. Oh, I didn't grab the beacon. Surge, surge, surge. Rookie mistake, my mans. Rookie mistake. All right, and then we want to go to the top here, which is all the way to -496. We're gonna no, we're not a bougie dwarven king this time around. We can reuse beacons. Less beacon is good for my heart. Oh my God, another bee. Joe! No. We don't have to burgle all the bees. She says she's busy anyways. That's fair. My recent playthrough, you've been carrying a hoe constantly to clear trees. I mean, fair. Is this the chunk corner? It is. Okay. I almost booped that dog, which would have been so sad. That should be the chunk quarter right there. It is. All right, so I should be able to turn off the chunk borders now. can't hear Joe in the other room, but she's just like, yes, more bees now. This is a weird little valley we got here. All right, there you have it. Next thing's next. That is almost certainly not going to be enough. As we all already know. Do a little bit of tree removal here. Apparently after punching a chunk for, what was it, 6 hours, 8 hours on Monday, I just can't get enough. I just need to dig holes, chat. I've got a disease. The only cure is more digging. And yeah, and go ahead and flex on James and be like, man, how are you so bad at digging? How is Serge so far ahead of you? That was a really good coffee, by the way, if you're at all curious. All right. Yeah, let's remove all of the trees, at which point we'll come back and grab the beacon. Probably some more trees, or pardon me, some more chests while we're at it. Erica stunted on him with stone tools all the way to bedrock. Let's go, Erica. Yeah, the ore distribution changes have certainly made things challenging for the punch-a-chunkers. They're a dying breed. One of the things I'm a little bit disappointed in myself with in the performance of the punch-a-chunk, did a really bad job with the cleanup. Were the punch-a-chunkers ever that numerous? I mean, they might have been. If it wasn't for all of the, if it wasn't for the changes, you know. They're an endangered species before they even got started. Let's clear this back a little bit further. I mean, I definitely think the changes aren't doing them any favors, you know? There are more than you think. Exactly. I mean, I know a bunch of people in the community got really into it. But I think there's not a lot of people who are willing to do stone down to bedrock. You know what I mean? Wow. Hello, random bee. All right, how are we doing in here? Pretty good. I just have the 2 big trees to do. What's that, sweetie? Does that bee need a home? You know, I don't know. It's a good question, Jojo. You know what's going to be amazing is I'm going to dig this hole only to find out from, like, Joe Kim after the fact that he's already made the slime farm. But then again, you know what? Sometimes you just got to dig a hole, right? I guess the one time that netherite does feel maybe a little bit worth is when you're doing a big project like this and you get the extra... How much extra durability do you get with a netherite tool? Is it like an extra 300, 500 or something like that? Well, that's attached. All right, so I should get rid of this tree as well. At the very least, I should disconnect these trees. So the way leaf decay in this game works is if there is a log still inside of a tree, the connected leaves won't decay. But that also means if one tree was like phantom attached to a still existing tree. So... All right, let's head home. And I'm going to try and keep these logs. I'm going to try and keep these logs and then use the use bamboo to make the rest of the chest that I need. You like that doggo? It's one of the new forest doggo variants. Extra handsome. Pardon me, sweetie? Are the bees homeless? There is a potential that you could accidentally create more bees than we have bee homes, Jojo. Well, we'll only know that they don't have a home if it's bedtime. Joe thinks she may have accidentally overbred the bees. Oh, derp. Ah, Surge. So, well, hold on. Is it nighttime? First question. Well, if it's nighttime and all of the other bees have gone home, then you have successfully gave us the correct number of bees. So we'll wait until nighttime, and if that's correct, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Give me a second here. Let's use this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to replace them all. You've made homeless bees. We have other hives, Joe. We have hives right here. So hold on. All right, I have a plan. All right, so if we're going to call these done. Okay, so now what we're going to do, now that we have nine filled bee boxes, just for you, my love, just to make sure these bees have homes. 9. There. Now they have homes, Jojo. She just said my work here is done and walked out of the room. Goodbye forever, my love. All right. So now we could use this as like temporary honey and whatever in the meantime. Replace it with a bee box? No, it's okay. I don't need more bee boxes. All right. We'll do this. We'll do this. Did you just sleep? My love. Perfect. All right. Let's grab some more bamboo to make more chests, and we'll start Operation Dig Dig. You always imagine that fireproof was the biggest appeal of netherite? I think, and we were talking about this a little bit earlier, Gunnar. I think that's the issue with netherite in general. I don't think, unless we do some type of like silly thing with friends on the server, I don't actually think I care to get netherite this season. It was fun for a bit. It was a bit of a flex for a bit, but like, meh? Because, like, how often do you die in fire? Is a very personal question to ask. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, unless we get into, like, hardcore science territory. Netherite looks better with trims. There we go. Another 20 chests. Is that enough for a punch-a-chunk? Probably not. What if I made another 37? Now we're cooking. All right, let's grab this beacon. You're going to grab it just because you think it looks better? Fair. I think the other issue is, how often do you see yourself? Right? All right, beacon. Dang it. Hold that thought. All right, beacon. You consistently see the toolbar. You like that little bit of purple there as opposed to a little bit of blue. Every time you open your inventory. Interesting. I'm never looking at me when I open the inventory. Because whenever I open the inventory, I mean, this is really funny. Here's an important question, and I need you to be honest with me, chat. How many of you, when you open your phone to like look at an app or something like that, remember what time it is? Right? How many times have you been on your phone, closed your phone, and then thought to yourself, oh wait, what time it is? Is it? Despite the fact that time has been literally in front of your face the entire time. That's me and myself in my inventory. I know I'm there. I never see it. That has like, the fact that I'm there has so little to do. Has so little to do with why I'm opening it, right? So I'm curious. I never look at the time unless I'm specifically looking for that. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're sick. Hopefully you get better soon, Yundinator. I'm on a pretty good healthy kick. When was the last time I got sick, Joe? Did we get sick at all in Alberta? I feel like maybe when I came back from Chicago, I had a little bit of crud or not even. Yeah, well, I'm on a good, healthy streak, which is a good streak to be on. You feel like I'm missing a block? Crap, I absolutely am. Yeah, nice kits, nice catch. Found you. Very sneaky. I had to leave work yesterday due to illness. I'm sorry to hear that. I have completely lost track of where I'm going. This way. There it is. Home sweet home. All right, so my assumption is going to be that this is dirt, this is grass, and everything else is everything else. How do I want to beacon here? I know what I want to do. Let's go straight down to 0. Oh no, kits! I'm sorry, friend. I've been off work since Friday. It was going to be paid time off, but then I got a positive COVID test. Brutal. As far as I know, I still have never gotten COVID. I mean, there's probably the like, I was asymptomatic at some point, because like the chances of ever not having had it is pretty slim. I recognize that. Ooh. Hello. All right, let's just go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, well, well. One, 2, 3, 4. Well, well, well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You only got it for the very first time recently? Yeah. Yeah, I think I've only had, since the pandemic, I think I've had a cold maybe twice. And tested negative with all of that. And otherwise have been just the picture of health. Is that a present for me? Oh, Zombini, you shouldn't have. You're at round 4 of COVID, at least 3. My wife has never had symptoms somehow. Amazing. 1, 2, 3, and then number 4 is over here. So yeah, like obviously, knock on wood. Still doing my best. That's my one weird flex. But yeah, for sure, rest up, kits. This isn't about me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine. I'd expect a case of con crud from someone after Amsterdam. So this was actually kind of nice. Normally after convention, and this sucks, but normally after the convention, a lot of my creator friends are really good of, if somebody tests positive, like if at the very least, if there isn't like a public tweet being like, hey, if we ran into each other, you know, do a thing, get tested, be careful, whatever. At the very least, there's a bunch of DMs going around and being like, hey, I know we had dinner. I'm really sorry, XYZ, whatever. This is the first major Magic convention that I went to that wasn't huge. I know of one case after, and that was like a production friend. And that was kind of awesome. Yeah, this is the busiest convention that I had seen yet for MagicCon. It was like 11 to 13,000 people. But I only know of, at least in like creator adjacent spaces, one positive case. All right, you will be granite, you will be diorite. This is going to be andesite, which means you will be my ores. And you will be the junk. This is here. Here's extra chests just in case. Let's grab some extra rockets just in case. All right, let's start at the very top here and game on, my friends. You know what? Just for the sake of making this a little bit prettier, let's do this. And then we can... Now we can cook. Could have to do with the time of year as well. I don't know. But yeah, Chicago was pretty bad for people getting sick afterwards, just combinations of both like COVID and con crud. But I don't even know anybody who got... Oh, no, that's not true. I know a couple people who had a bit of con crud afterwards. Like, I think Z was feeling pretty sick afterwards. All right, welcome to Dig O'Clock. Legally distinct Mine O'Clock. How you doing, friends? How's your day going? So welcome to the first step of Operation Slime Farm. This is not going to be the most efficient slime farm ever. We're just going to go down to about 0. And I don't even think we're going to really over-engineer this all that much either. Just kind of get down to 0, make a couple iron golem platforms, chill, party like a rock star, profit. Of course not, I never over-engineer anything. Oh, thank you. Wait, I'm just realizing that we're going to have to do a little bit of torching here, aren't we? Dang it. I mean, I guess one of the nice things about not going all the way to bedrock is I don't have to torch as far. Hey, good morning, Trick. Trick, I set out this morning to make a a sugarcane farm. Realized that in order to make the sugarcane farm that I wanted to make, I needed honey and slime blocks, and we have just been shaving yaks all day. It's just yak o'clock over here right now. So please don't tell me that you already have both a honey and a slime farm, or else I'm going to feel kind of sad, but you know what? You know it is. This is just dependency installation. This isn't even yak shaving. I mean, that's fair. I mean, it makes sense. It is still the early game. You're wondering how this started? I want to make a sugarcane farm. That's it. Oh my God, what a nice sub. Unknown Friday. Thank you very, very, very much for the continued support. You're gathering the resources for slime biome farm. I mean, your farm is going to be way more effective. So yeah. Yeah, that farm I think is less work. I just enjoy digging holes. So, you know how it be sometimes. Hey friends, can we get some hearts in chat for that sub? Really appreciate it, Unknown Friday. Oh, thank you, thank you. Premier chunk puncher of the format. I mean, I think at this point I might actually be holding the record for blocks removed, so we'll see. You need slime to make a bamboo farm. Well, well, well. Wait, your bamboo farm requires manual replanting. That can't be right. We can chat at some point, and maybe I could help you out with the design there, but there shouldn't be... You shouldn't need to manually replant a bamboo farm. That sounds wrong. You know what? Let's also clean this line up. This will make me happier. Oh, I'm full. Fascinating. Wait, yes. Okay, we like that. Hey, what's up, Heron? Oh my God. 53 months of the God sub. Thank you so much, friend. We got that rare Heron workday sub. Appreciate it. What's a good joke for 53? I do like full deck of cards off by one. The real farm doesn't need replanting. I'm talking about my current solution. This is just something I'm filling with away. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. That makes way more sense. Yeah, so far today, we have collected 9 bee boxes worth of bees. So we started with about 7. We bred them up to 27, pardon me. So once this part is done, I mean, I guess I kind of got distracted. I have everything I need if I wanted to make that farm. I mean, you know what we don't have? We still don't have a location picked. I've been struggling a little bit more than usual with creative decisions this season. Not really knowing where I want to build anything has been making it a little bit tricky. So, like, in theory, we could have gone and grabbed... I think I only need 1 villager for this farm. Maybe 2 would be better. Yeah. Has James ever punched 3 chunks at once? I think by principle, James always does one at a time. I think that, by definition, is the chunk a punch. Otherwise, it's just ground removal. This is just sparkling ground removal. Yeah, I need to grab a couple of villagers, and this is going to be the only villagers I use all season, unless I change my mind, asterisks, to make the combination bee and wheat farm. Yeah, I don't know where to put it. The whole layout of the base is still kind of tricky. I think once we get cooking, we'll be in a good spot. I'm thankful this axe sharpening didn't require you making a birch biome to get bees just to get honey. Hold on. You can come get the 2 villagers on my island, which are currently giving me wheat. I've moved to beef as my food. Oh, interesting. I don't think you're too far either. I think I accidentally stumbled across your portal trick. And I think relocating or even re-jobbing 2 villagers is narratively very funny. How do I get how do I get mending tools without it? Ah, the answer is Joe Kim. Oh, this is just rain. Interesting. It's not even nighttime. Oh, right. I was going to... Oh. I need to make ladders so I don't have to rock it constantly. Give me a second here. Let's fly back to the base. Let's grab a little bit more bamboo. And let's... You know what? Do I have enough obsidian to make a portal as well? Because this flight is going to take a long time if I keep doing this each time. There's a broken portal there. Yeah, I don't think it has enough obsidian, though. Am I doing any subathon stuff today? I don't believe so. But I'll keep my eyes peeled on Slack. You never know. You never know. I believe the whole schedule is public. So yeah, I don't know if everything is public everywhere. 27, I probably need 60-ish ladders. There we go. Who is doing what is in public? Ah. Me and my son have decided on our servers with friends to build dome cities and farms. It's all up in the sky on floating islands. Amazing, Daisy. I love that. I love having a theme for stuff, right? Like, once you have a good theme, everything comes together really well. Right, I was going to grab obsidian. That was the other thing I was going to grab. So I have 6. You know what? 6 plus whatever's at the portal should be plenty. Recently did glass domes that contain farms. Putting them on floating islands is a great idea. We've done castles and villages, etc. I also just love, you know, the vibe of playing with your kid. Adorable. Pardon me. Oops. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, more bees. Well, I got these bees about to go on a magical journey. So where do we end up here, by the way? That's our home. So that's our main portal. This is our other portal, which means that the end is right over there. That's so funny. I was like, this looks really familiar. All right, cool. We are 30 blocks away. Incredible. I'm doing great, Daisy. Thank you very much for asking. Very efficient planning. Oh, thank you. Just as we drew it up, chat? Play Disney Dreamlight with my daughter and Minecraft with my son. Their mother plays Disney with us and Fortnite with the lad. Love the whole chill family thing. I love that. That portal being where it is remarkably convenient. Yeah. Because it also means, I mean, I kind of love having like a little mini nether hub just for me and my farms. And the fact that that we're far enough away that those portals didn't link is also really cool. Because sometimes if they're too close together, you get like accidental portal things, and that's a giant pain in the butt, and you have to like fork them and whatever. So like on the last vanilla server, for example, we had 3 portals side by side for our starter base, our villager area, and this. And I mean, honestly, maybe this ends up being a little industrial area that we just keep flat. Keep flattening, keep working in, and then we can come here and load everything simultaneously. So, you know, we can get slime, we can get sugarcane, we can get gunpowder. Actually, I say that, and yet I think I kind of want the gunpowder to be close enough to our base that it's always loaded. Because then I just get like passive gunpowder all the time. I don't know. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I just make like one efficient farm and I just AFK once or twice and I never worry about it ever again. We'll think about it. How's it going, Bacon? Am I punching chunks now? Sure. How much do you want to make fancy things? I don't know if I want... I mean, everything I'm excited about this season does seem to be redstone related. I was like, I don't know if I want to make this like a super farm-focused one, because I did want to build our fort yard and stuff. Yet every time I think about building something, I just want to make a farm instead. Hey, what up, Joe? How you doing, bud? You about to have tacos? Jealous. I'm actually pretty stoked tonight. Gonna hang out with some buds and have chicken wings. Waiting at the airport. Where are you off to? Is it Gen Con time? Question? Am I digging the full chunk? No, I'm stopping at 0. Alright, there is no universe in which I'm going to bring 4 chunks down to bedrock before James has done 1. Picking up Carbonell Cookie and Viral Stitch? Oh, that's so funny. Small world. You believe in me? Thanks, Trick. James is busy dying in Elden Ring right now. Amazing. Oh, it would appear to be full. Oh, hi. Where did you come from? Put that away. Yeah. You've gone full bougie and you don't even use torches anymore? What are you using instead? Oh, is it because you have villager trading set up? Are you like only using lanterns now, Joe? The iron farm. Oh. Interesting. I mean, one of the things I'm really proud of myself for this season, and I think this might be something I try and do going forward, all of my chests and all of my wood stuff is being made out of bamboo, which is just so efficient. I'm using way fewer logs, so I feel like I've barely spent any time chopping down trees, other than a little bit for some building, which is great. So bamboo for all of our chest stuff, and setting up an early little bit of lava production for furnaces is wild. It's meant that the only coal that I need is for chests, and it's incredible. So I want to say like little optimizations, but they're not even little optimizations. 2 like giga optimizations. All right, hey Joe, I took most of your efficiency 4 books. I didn't say anything because it's not empty. I was that person who put the milk back in the fridge. Technically not empty, but I did not do anyone a favor. That's fine, I'll refill. Yeah, but I should have said something. I just didn't. It's not against punch-a-chunk rules. I'm just doing the rules that make me happy. This is not a punch-a-chunk. This is a man vibing and digging a hole. Thank you for the snurge there, Ghost Valve. There aren't that many of us on the server. So, I mean, it's weird. I still feel like we haven't really even kicked this off. The start of this server was so scattered because of James being away in Europe, then me being away in Europe, and then the punch-a-chunk and stuff like that. It doesn't, I don't know, would y'all agree? It doesn't really feel like an official launch of a brand new SMP. Like originally, I didn't even want to start playing until I got back so I could have like a proper start date. Feels very soft launched, yeah. So that being the case, I do wonder if maybe there's still a couple more people we might introduce or invite to the server. I don't know. We haven't even done a full cast MOC either, right? And we're not going to for a while either. Feels like we've had a soft opening, but not a grand opening. Yeah. I think one of the things that's really going to help is A, mine o'clock. B, once we get proximity voice chat, like if Joe could hop on the server right now and just like chill and dig this hole together. I mean, again, I'm not asking for help, but you know what I mean? Just like the sort of idea, like those vibes of making it feel better. Oh, it's going to be so huge. I just need James to stop planning massive things that aren't making this server better. You look great with the beard, with the scruff. Thank you. I posted a photo of me looking scruffy like this once and being like, what do you think of Beardy Surge? And all of the beardsmen in my life gate kept me. They're like, that's not a beard. I'm like, okay, thanks. If you had a guarantee from any streamers or YouTubers, I mean, I think it'd be fun if Dead Pine came and joined. I think that'd be kind of neat. I'm like a little bit tempted to invite Amy and Voxy because I know they've been having a good time, but I think they're more just down to do like their own vibe thing, but I don't know. They're friends. With proximity chat, it's going to be interesting. I normally play Minecraft on mute since I'm on the couch next to my wife. I mean, the nice thing about it is, Trick, it's like it can be muted and then somebody can just walk up and you can opt in. It's not like it's always on, right? So that's a nice thing. Like you can have it muted too, so people can't just walk up and jump scare you. I would have to have a talk with Voxy. Just Voxy. Specifically about family-friendly vibes. But otherwise, you know. No, you're good, Joe. You tend to be pretty good about not slipping. Well, we'll see. Depends on whether or not you know I'm streaming. Yeah. I think Joe, during the Valheim playthrough, let something slip once. Not that I was counting, but... How am I mining so fast? The power of bacon. Delicious and nutritious. All right, I think we get one more layer done before we have to go and repair. We'll just have to put a stream delay like an awards show so I can go in and strategically, you know, bleep them. I wonder if that status mod they use on Hermitcraft is public. Oh, like a streaming mod? Interesting. That's not a bad idea, honestly. That's actually a really good idea. Hold on. Dearest at James. Can you look into a status streaming mod similar to AFK? They use it on Hermitcraft. That's such a good idea. That's such a good idea. Oh, you grabbed Cookie Clicker. Oh my God, I haven't checked my cookies. Hold on. Hello? Oh my God, I have 150 billion cookies to spend. Please hold. Let's start by getting 10 shipments. All right, we're currently making 890,000 cookies per second. We're now up to 4 million cookies per second. All right, Wizard Tower, Temple, Bank, Factory, Mine. All right, how are we doing here? That costs billions. That costs millions. Oh my God. Okay, I still have 30 billion cookies to spend. Click on all of these. What was I at? 800,000? All right, we're at 9 million cookies per second right now. What was that about kittens? Spaceships? What am I doing here? Shipment. Brings in fresh cookies from the cookie planet. Oh my God. At least I bought enough cookies for chat. Thank you for noticing, Chris. Let's get these to nice increments of 10 here. There we go. And I want to bring everything to... Oh no, I clicked on one? Devastating. No. No. Oh, everything is terrible. All right, we'll get there later. There's a sell button. Nice. Thank you. You can just sell when it's not equal. My people. Powers of 2 always? Yeah, but powers of 2 doesn't always work. Twitch throttled me for saying two things in a row. Like the same thing twice, Heron? Weird. I didn't think I had anything like that enabled on the channel by default. Apologies. Wait, really? You got 2 messages in a row. What was the message you got? Hold on. Hey, Kits, could you look into the moderation settings and see if there is a, like, you're typing too fast thing? Because I don't want that. That's just Twitch being Twitch. Hate that. It stops spamming in theory, but like most moderation settings, I have control over. It's just an auto throttle. Brutal. Boo! But what if I want people to tell me how handsome I am really quickly over and over and over? Are you telling me Twitch won't let that happen? Ooh, I don't have one for andesite. All right, so there we go. Your message is identical to the previous one, sent within the last 30 seconds. Wow. All right, to the farm. Can't repeatedly compliment my handsomeness unless I change the words. That's way too much work. Oh my God. My brand. Twitch, once again, actively harming its streamers. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. Weird little lag spike there. Hated that. Joe Kim, have you made a shulker farm yet? I'm out of shulker boxes. It's stressing me out. We need to standardize our nether heights. I have 3 portals. They're all the same height. I am not the problem. Hey, have a good one, Trick. You're going to teach your 10-year-old nephew D&D? I love that. Serge, for someone wanting to make proper coffee, which tool would you recommend to scale? Number one thing that I recommend for people who want to get more serious about coffee is the scale. Hey, what's up, T-Plane? Thank you for using your Prime. The sub is also not the power of 2? Oh my God. I'm going to make some purchases on Prime Day. If I may make a recommendation on the best scale on the market. They're a little bit pricey, but this is like the industry standard for coffee scales. It's unpronounceable, achacha, but they're absolutely incredible. The Pearl re-envisioned for coffee enthusiasts and professional alikes. This is the scale that basically everybody in the industry uses. We have 2 of these. They're incredible. I don't know if they're on Prime or if they're on Amazon or whatever, but they are very good. Very, very, very good. You have the original model? Yeah, they're so good. That is like the scale, the coffee industry scale. If you don't want to spend $200 on a scale, which I don't blame you, you'll see those in like every fancy coffee shop. They're everywhere. But the reason they're so good is, and this is the criteria I'd recommend for any other scale you're looking for, rather than just like any generic kitchen scale. Oh, hello, Mom. And blah, 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 blah. Oops, I made a mistake. No, my hole. Is they can hold up to 5 pounds without, or 2 kilos or 5 pounds. So a lot of scales have actually 2 scales inside of them, if that makes sense. They have scale number 1 that's accurate to within a certain amount, up to a certain amount of weight, and then it switches to like a less precise scale. So it is accurate to within 1/10 of a gram. And it keeps that degree of measurement up to 5 pounds or 2 kilos. So like a lot of kitchen scales will be like, yeah, we're accurate to 1/10 of a gram for a pound or 500 grams or something like that. Like they're only very, very, very precise for small measurements, assuming that you're looking for spice or something like that. That's what, 6.6 inches across? Sorry, what do you mean, dented pockets? But yeah, anyways, if you're looking to buy a really good scale for coffee, those are the numbers you should care about. 1/10 of a gram, up to 5 pounds. Do they recommend 10 grams for a cup of coffee? Do you mean, what do you mean? Like brew ratio? 1/10 of a gram is 6.6 inches. You think gram is only 66 inches tall? I have no idea what inches are. What's 66 divided by 12? Gram is not 6'6". Gram is 6'2" and a bit. Yeah, 6 feet is like 70 inches, right? 6'6" is 5'6". I'm telling y'all, it's the Hokas. Graham is actually a very small man wearing... Dude, Hokas are basically just platform shoes for dudes. It's really funny. They're so extra. I don't get it. But if we're talking of brew ratios, if you want to make coffee, our current... a good rule of thumb is 16 grams of water for every gram of coffee. 16 to 1. And I just kind of build from there. Wait, Hoka is the same company that makes Uggs? Interesting. $16 to 1 and an unpronounceable scale. No, hey, you ever want an easy win from me? Ask me to talk about coffee. If I chose spiders to drop spiders. Wow, I hate that, Snurge. That's an enemy from Diablo 4. It's a spider enemy that you kill and it explodes into more spiders. Hate that. Hate that for us. What's my opinion of Folgers coffee? Hardly touch the stuff. But y'all do what you want to do. I'm never going to yuck anybody else's yum. One thing I was mentioning before with buying pre-ground coffee, and again, not that it really matters, because again, if you drink it and you're happy with how it tastes, but pre-ground coffee does not necessarily have to be 100% coffee. That is where chicory is often found. You can get all kinds of random filler in the pre-ground stuff. Do you bring anything to brew on your own while traveling? It depends. So if I'm road tripping or if I'm going to a place long enough, I typically bring my own. Stuff, like Road Quest, for example. I brought gear to brew the entire time. But if I'm traveling someplace that I know has good coffee, I do coffee tourism. So like Amsterdam, for example, I just went and just like scoped out local cafes. Similarly in Iceland. Ah, yes, cellular genocide, the hot sauce that kills its consumers and turns them into more hot sauce. That's actually one of my all-time favorites, Heron. Same. You have one brew ratio that you use for every brew method, and you just kind of tweak it after. Maybe that's suboptimal. So the only issue with that T-plane... No, I mean, that's fine. So that's what a lot of cafes will do, is they'll often try and keep the brew ratio the same and then play around with grind setting. Because what it does, it allows you to control cost. So if you, for example, if you're playing around with dosage at a high enough volume, if you end up adding like another gram per cup, think about how much money you lose in the long run. So a lot of places will, if they don't like hard cap it, they'll definitely try and play around with grind setting before they change the brew ratio. Yeah. How to get so into coffee? I worked in the industry at a very high level for about a decade. I mean, that's not... How did I get so into coffee? I have a personality problem. There's something wrong with me where I have no chill. I don't know if you know this about me, chat. I have zero chill. I cannot get into any hobby without going hard, right? Chill is literally in the stream title. Yeah, it's a different kind of chill. That's a metaphorical chill. You like that too? Yeah. So here's a classic example. Years ago, when I was in university, one day, there's like 4 guys. We're all living together. You know, very classic, you know, share a house, different room, sort of university living thing. We decided it'd be amazing to do a StarCraft LAN party, right? We're like, yeah, this is a fun way to spend our afternoon. You know, one of the great ways to ruin the relationship of everybody in the house, LAN game. And so we all played StarCraft, and I lost, and that was fine, but it like didn't really matter all that much. We played, we had a good time, and I was like, okay, so time to develop a metagame. So I started watching YouTube videos on like strategies as to how to do stuff, and the thing that really beat me was my buddy was playing Terran and I was playing Zerg, and he did like that bunker with lots of tanks. He basically did a turtle and it made battle cruisers and flew out and ruined me. And I was like, okay, so how do I beat this strategy? And so I studied for like weeks. I started doing like, not necessarily scrims, but like test runs and practice runs. And I found the strategy as to how to counter that. And so the second time we play, I made like a giant army of Hydralisks. This is going to get like very StarCraft nerdy. Giant army of Hydralisks, hid them under the ground, right? And then I brought a bunch of queens in. And so the queens came in, and I simultaneously used the queens to kill all of the siege tanks at the exact same time. You could do like the brood thing where you like turn it into 2 little things. And then when he came out to counter with all of his cloaked ships and battle cruisers, there's a weird silverfish looking thing, popped up, hit it with the curse, hundreds of Hydralisks come out, eat, just like absolutely devour his entire swarm, and then I crushed him in his base. And I was like, sick! I did it. I executed on the strategy. And then my expectation here was, he was like, that was fun. And then like he'd change his strategy and like we'd go back and forth and stuff like that. And instead he was like, that was no fun. You took this way too seriously. I'm never playing again. Because I hard countered the one strategy he like enjoyed playing, he quit the game. And none of my roommates ever wanted to play StarCraft again. And I was very sad about it. It may have also been, I don't know. Yeah. But the other expectation is like, yeah, am I supposed to just keep losing? I don't know. I should go empty my pockets. You kicked a guy from our CDH group? Oh, you kicked a guy from our EDH group because he kept turning all of his decks into CDH? I mean, so there's an important conversation to be had there as well, I guess. This was before, like, Rule 0 chats and stuff, right? I won so hard there was no point to play again. It's funny because on the one hand, I can see what you mean about like, yeah, I missed the vibe on what was happening there, but you're right. Like there was no talk on expectations. Making sure that like it's a casual vibe, but also, I don't know. I feel like EDH and StarCraft are two very different games. I don't feel good about shaming people for playing a game in which you are in competition with others for trying too hard to win the game. Yeah, I agree with Zandai on that one too. It's a pretty different vibe than Commander. See also fighting games? You want Surge to teach me to play StarCraft? Oh, I wasn't good at StarCraft. I found a strategy that countered another strategy, but that was it. In the case with your buddy, you had a bunch of different chats and they just didn't get it? I don't know. It's interesting. So yeah, how'd I get so into coffee? Well, it's kind of what I do with everything. I think I'm a little bit more chill with Minecraft. There's definitely a mirror universe where I got to be like a very hardcore technical redstoner. But I'm glad. I think I found a good balance with Minecraft about like, I'm good enough that I don't really need to worry, but I don't, like, there's just too much about this game to call myself an expert. What I'm hearing is you got super into coffee because no one would play StarCraft with me. You know what? I like that take, Heron. That's the best possible take. Oh my God. I mean, here's another example specifically of coffee. So I was sitting at a cafe with Graham, and Graham was asking me to explain latte art to him. Like, how do you grade latte art? You know, what makes good latte art versus bad latte art? So I pick up, you know, a cap, and I've got this spoon, and I'm talking about like, hold on. So I'm looking at latte art, right? And I'm talking about, you know, there's horizontal symmetry, there's vertical symmetry, there's contrast, there's centering, there's like, you know, like this one is better than this one, for example. And stuff like that. And just going through it and using a spoon and balancing everything. And Graham's just like, huh, you must be a nightmare to serve coffee to. Well, I don't say this out loud all the time, Graham. Jeez. Can you imagine walking up to a barista and like evaluating the coffee they gave you in front of them at the bar? Oh my God. Like, somebody serves you an espresso, you have a sip, you put it back down, and you just like push the glass off the side so it shatters. You're like, fetid. Also, he asked, yeah. My wife is the opposite. Her hobby is doing lots of hobbies casually and not going super deep on purpose. Breadth versus depth. I don't have time for more hobbies. I don't have time for my hobbies as it is. I doubt Gordon Ramsay is screaming at the guy working the street vendor for not having mint sauce. Well, no, that's fair. I have definitely met coffee nerds that have no filter, and it's just uncomfortable. Like, when I was in Hawaii years and years ago, I met a guy who had a PhD in specifically the science behind how coffee plants grow, which is a very, very, very niche thing. Because I was like, how do you market this? Are you like hoping that farmers will fly you out so you could teach them? Like, I don't know. Anyways, PhD coffee nerd, like literal actual Dr. Coffee. And we went to a cafe together, and like when you go to a coffee shop that isn't at a certain level, that's not the staff's fault. That's the owner's fault, right? Like, it doesn't matter if a cafe has really expensive gear. If they don't pay to teach their staff how to use it, they're like, there's no point, right? But you'd be shocked at how many cafes do that. And so we're at a place, and this guy is just like giving this barista a hard time for not pre-wetting the filter for his pour over. And I was like, oh my man, this is not on the barista. Like, you are ruining some poor girl's day. Like, no, man, I don't know. You don't like coffee? I love it. If I don't love it, if I don't love it, I don't swallow. Ugh. So a very, very, very long time ago, when I was still working in the coffee industry, scream. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Joe's like, how dare you? A very, very, very long time ago. All right, so I'm working in a coffee roastery. This is approximately 10 million years ago. I'm working in a coffee roastery. And that year, the World Barista Competition is happening in London, England. All right, so I work in a cafe in Victoria. The World Barista Competition is happening in London, England. So I go back to Calgary around that same time to go and visit family. And this coffee shop I visit is called Phil and Sebastian. Very, very, very big deal in Canadian coffee. And this was like early enough that they weren't new, but they were like relatively new. So, oops, let me stop and grab all the experience before we fly away. So I go into Phil and Seb. I try their cappuccino. And at that time, they're using this like very, very fancy farm fresh organic milk that was pasteurized, but it was not homogenized. And it had this like very funky taste. This like very, and they loved it. It's like this very like farm fresh, very organic taste. And the first time I tried it, I was like, oh, I think your milk has gone bad, right? I was just like, what is this funk in my cappuccino? And so I chat with the barista and we're like, oh, neat. It's because we use special milk. I'm like, that's really neat. Not for me. And they're like, that's totally okay. Not a problem at all. Let me make you a pour over. No problem. We have a laugh about it. We sort of chat and like, yeah, I'm an industry guy too. I'm like, I work for a roastery in this place in Victoria called, the place I work at. And they're like, oh, that's so cool. And we chat and we have a great time. That's the end of the story as far as I'm concerned. I get back to Victoria and this weird game of telephone happens where the barista tells their manager tells the owner communicates with the other owner who is in London, England at the World Barista Competition. And that owner talks to the owner of the cafe that I work for and is just like, hey, so one of your roasters came into one of our cafes, said our milk tasted bad, and asked for a replacement coffee. What's up with that? It turned into like weird inter-cafe drama and beef. And all of a sudden, I'm getting chewed out and being like, what are you doing going into other cafes and like talking smack? I'm like, that's not what happened. He's like, Logan had to defend you to the owners of Phil and Seb. I'm like, that's not what it was about. That's not what happened. So anyways, when I worked in coffee, regardless if I liked it or not, I was basically told, you shut up, you finish the coffee, and you smile. So there's a very long time that I'd go in and I'd be like, it's great. Yeah, hate that, eh? So mind you, the coffee industry has gotten a lot more chill since then. People used to be a lot more defensive about what they're doing, a lot more secretive and stuff like that. But yeah, that was a low moment. And again, yeah, just a weird game of telephone. when you get tasting at coffee shops, is it faux pas to get dairy on the side because you normally enjoy with dairy? Asking for a friend? Not at all. So I used to be pretty snobby, and I would argue that this is coming from me. Obviously, everybody else's experience is going to be different. But when I worked in coffee, I was snobby, especially because it was kind of a defense mechanism, because so many times customers would show up and treat what I was putting like my whole heart into as if it didn't matter. And that kind of stung, right? Like if you're really, really passionate about something, if you're trying to do absolutely the best that you can about something, nothing hurts more than being told that what you care about is irrelevant. You know what I mean? And so to that end, that's sort of where I got it from, was trying to be like, no, this matters. And it matters to me and it should matter to you. And that's a problem, right? You should never have to tell people that they have to care about something. That's just bad customer service. That's just a bad experience for everybody involved. But I didn't know that for a while. That took me a long time to internalize, to be like, just because I care about something, other people don't have to do it. And also, I can care about something without making it my entire personality. That's just called being in your 20s, for sure. For sure. And it took a while for me to meet, there was a guy that I really looked up to, sort of an older guy in the coffee industry, who owned this like really small vibes-based espresso bar. It was called Street Level Espresso. It closed like a decade ago. His name was Ken Gordon, if you're all curious. Anyway, so Ken owned this really chill little espresso bar called Street Level Espresso. And I remember bringing a friend in to try it out. You love Street Level. Yeah, Mal and Ken were just legends. And so a friend of mine was going to try it, and they're like, what should I get, right? What should I try to see what your place is like? And what Ken answered changed my opinion on a lot of stuff basically forever. And Ken said, order what you always order, and let me see if I can make it better than other people make it. And I was like, yo, something exploded in my mind at that point. Just when it came to like, yeah, let me impress you with the thing that you normally get. Because how else are you going to compare it, right? Compare like with like. Ooh. Secret canal. And isn't that a great attitude? I really like that. Every time you try a new pizza place, you always try the Hawaiian. Right? Fair enough. If you know what you like, try it at the new place. No harm, no foul, right? Yes, that sounds great, sweetie. Joe from the other room was like, what if we had donuts? Love donuts. Oh, this is really sad. There is a donut place we really liked in Victoria called Friggin' Delights. And they have just announced that after they've decided they can't make it work anymore, which is very sad. You know, I was gonna say your donut place is closing. Yeah. They tried really, really, really hard for a long time to make it work. And it feels like they've had, as small business owners, just the most incredible string of bad luck ever. From like a heat wave knocking out their fridge, so losing all their stock, to one of the co-owners had like got an awful, I think they got like flesh-eating disease in their foot and something like that, and had to have like part of their foot amputated so they couldn't work for ages. You're just like, how does this keep happening? Yeah, just over and over and over. And then finally they're like, look, we've tried to make this work for years, and it's obvious that it's not meant to be. So they're closing door at the end of the month. So Joe went and bought a bunch of donuts to say like, thank you, and we love you, and you know, good luck and whatever else you end up with. So a friend of mine dismissed a local pizza place because he asked for the server's favorite and didn't like it, had to argue with him that he should have asked for his favorite, not the same. You can't do that, man. You can't ask for a server's recommendation and then blame the server if it doesn't match with your taste. That's so funny, doodly doo. Yeah, you ask for their favorite if you're actually okay with trying different things. Oh, man. Yeah, the pickiest guy you know asking for asking for recommendations at a restaurant. Like, That's very funny. More water. All right, quick. Now we have to get sponges. Oh, this might actually be like a lot of water. For now, it's manageable. All right, we got birthday cake. Which one's this?
That's the French maple toast.
And this is a French maple toast donut. Oh. This rocket machine means we need to go raid an ocean monument. We'll keep the goal in sight, kids. We'll keep the goal in sight. I mean, actually, speaking of keeping the goal in sight, I should probably wrap pretty quick here. I was gonna do a shorter day. Let's finish this layer and then we'll call it. Hey, Miss Tweely. Thank you very, very, very much for the 41 months. We'll finish this layer and then I'll go and enjoy those delicious looking donuts with JoJo. Hey friends, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Appreciate the chill vibes while we dig a hole. I think tomorrow we're gonna do something similar. We're gonna hop on. We're gonna keep digging the hole. Kind of have just like a sort of a quieter, chill, shorter day. I don't want to stream too much against the Loading Ready Run subathon, but I want to work an amount. Again, I've been stressing a little bit about how little I've been streaming lately. So I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being part of the vibes. And we're going to get back into like our normal, regularly scheduled, longer stream days. Basically on Monday. So we got the subathon until Saturday. This Sunday, I've got the Bloomborough PPR. So I'm going to be playing Magic the Gathering, which is always a good time. And then, yeah, Monday. We're going to probably mix it up. I have picked my next variety game as well, which I'm pretty hype about. There's a new factory game out called The Crust, which I'm pretty hyped to play as well. Am I going to do any of the board games today? Currently, I'm not scheduled to, but I'm going to keep Slack open, and if there's a call for more players or something, I might go and hang out. Oh, wait! What if, before we leave, more cookie clicker. I have 20 billion to spend. 9 million cookies per second. 10 million cookies per second. Wow. My 100 grandmas are working hard. Pardon me. I think we are at, yeah, we had a 10-time multiplier so far. When am I on the Lure Subathon next? I am playing Magic on Friday for the Subathon. I don't think I'm currently scheduled for all that much otherwise. How am I feeling about Magic lately? In a good place? Very much so. I haven't looked at the game after I got burned out post-COVID. Once I started playing Commander, honestly, Commander's what turned Magic around for me, which I wouldn't have expected. But the social aspect, I mean, honestly, huge shout out to Olivia Gobert-Hicks in particular for reigniting my love for the game. All right, friends, you're beautiful. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining me for the cozy vibes. Content warning, we're going to go raid Loading Ready Run. They might say bad words like butts, so just be aware that you might encounter that. But they're playing Camel Up Super Cup. So go say hello to each and every one of them lovely people, and I'll see you tomorrow again for another Vibes Day. Ciao.